Doing stuff for yourself, is that selfish or is that cool? Is that okay? I've got some ideas on that. Let's find out. Hello.
Hey, baby.
Welcome back. As per normal, subscribe. Still sitting at 196. I want to get up to that 200, so if you want to share this with anyone who you think might get some value or might enjoy my videos, please do. That would be awesome. Doing stuff for yourself, what am I on about? Well, I think it's a classic thing where, you know, do stuff for yourself. That must be a very selfish thing to do. And I don't know, maybe yes, I think it all depends on the thing you're doing, and it's all very contextual and it's all very, you know, subjective. If you just concentrate on yourself and basically f*** everyone else, then that's probably not a good way to live. It's probably quite a terrible way to live, to be honest. But I think it's very easy these days to not focus on yourself almost at all and have this kind of overly altruistic sort of viewpoint and way of life where it's all about giving, it's all about helping others at the expense of you. And I think that's got a very dangerous undertone to it, because whilst I think on the surface it does seem like, wow, that person's amazing, they just give, they don't think of themselves, they think of others, and they're always putting others before themselves. And yeah, from the outside that does seem like an amazingly sort of heartfelt, honest, great way to be. But the problem is that you can get into a very dark place because of that, because all you're doing is just concentrating externally and helping and giving, but you're not replenishing and taking care of yourself, both physically and mentally. And it's easy to get to that point, just go and kind of implode because you've got nothing more to give. What? Yeah, that's a terrible place to be. Now, I think it's a difficult one to almost discuss often, because you've got that situation where as soon as you start talking about doing things for yourself and thinking of yourself and anything relating to you, then it can easily come across as being selfish and being kind of conceited and potentially arrogant and, you know, just me.
No, sir, I don't like it.
As opposed to, you know, looking after other people. And that's not necessarily the case. And I'll take it back to a sort of, I suppose, an example of where it's vital to take care of yourself.
Flashback.
There's a river and you see someone in trouble, maybe, you know, not being able to swim, and it's like a strong current or something like that. It's often said, like, don't jump in if you're not 100% a super strong swimmer, because what could happen is you could jump in with the intent to help, but because you then may put your life in danger, then one, you're not helping the other person, but there's now two of you in danger. Or, you know, that kind of knee-jerk reaction of I want to save, I want to help. But actually, if you don't take care of yourself and make sure you're okay, then you're absolutely no use to the other person you're trying to help.
End of flashback.
So the idea of kind of giving and just really helping and being overly kind of other people focused is going to come to a point where you are just drained emotionally, physically, and you can't give anymore. And then what? The person, the people, the community that you're wanting to help is then depleted of that resource because you are just basically. And so taking time for yourself and being, to a degree, using ice cream van, random, taking a point to almost be selfish, using that sort of phrase in perhaps a different way, and concentrating on yourself, you then at least can replenish your resources physically, mentally, to be able to continue to help. It's not a very black and white thing. It's not like focus on everyone else or focus on yourself only. It's a mix of the two. It's not one or the other. And I think it's often thought of as just one or the other. You're either very, very generous and very caring of others, or you're completely selfish. And I think that's a wrong perception of the situation, because ultimately you have to have a degree of selfishness, somewhat, to look after yourself, to make sure you're fit, healthy, strong, physically and mentally, to be able to help others. And those others could be just your family. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, doing some huge amounts of charity work or things like that. It could be just literally looking after your family, your kids, your partner. And unless you're kind of running on full power and full strength mentally and physically, then you're not going to be in a position to be able to help them. and sort of whether it's provide for them or just help and support, you know, whatever that may be. And so the idea of taking time for yourself is heavily misunderstood and heavily overshadowed with the idea that that's a bad thing. And I don't just mean taking care of yourself, you know, making sure you're eating and drinking and sleeping properly and all that sort of. I'm also talking about,
are you ready to laugh?
The fun stuff, the things that you enjoy to do, the things that kind of keep you inspired, you know, hobbies or that side business or whatever it may be, but something that kind of entertains you, because it's not just about
I'm here to exist to support these people, family or otherwise, and that's my role and that's it. You know, I don't deserve to have fun time because I'm providing or I'm supporting or I'm doing this. You know, it's immoral or unethical that I have fun because I'm looking after.
I think that concept and that idea is absolute, because we are all individuals, we're all unique, and we all have our own value and personal story and things that we can give to those around us, close friends, family, or the world. And we are all entitled and should have a degree of fun and enjoyment and inspiration and things like that. I don't think there's absolutely anything wrong with having time for yourself to enjoy things. That doesn't mean you can't be giving and helping others at all. They're not mutually exclusive at all. And I think it's that people kind of say,
oh no, well, no, well, what do you mean you're doing that? No, well, I thought you should be giving, and you should be all this overly kind of giving and not thinking about yourself.
And it's just like, and I'm not going to talk about specific people that I've met that are like this, because, you know, it's not about calling people out, but I have met people that are just the mindset is how wrong it is to do anything for yourself or take pride in doing things for yourself, because that's so like anti, you know, helping others. And that's just ridiculous. You can still take pride in yourself and be proud of what you've done and what you've achieved, and want to achieve more in order to help other people and give to other people. You know, it's absolute ridiculous annoyance that mindset is there. You know, it is what it is. But the point is, it's important to realise that taking time for yourself does also include fun stuff. So even if it's where it's playing video games, watching something on Netflix, you know, making videos, just anything, some fun, playing sport, whatever you enjoy, whatever gives you kind of a sort of a distraction and allows you to kind of relax and chill and all that sort of stuff, then do it. Just go for it, because that will help you to kind of recharge and get back to the kind of powerful person that you are, so you can then continue to do all the good stuff. You know, being able to take time for yourself, including fun stuff, is not a bad thing, and it doesn't make you a bad person, it makes you a better person. Anyway, that's it for today. Fairly sort of short and sweet, but I wanted to kind of get this point over. Heavily inspired, this video, by my friend Brian Vlasic, who spoke about kind of, you know, to a degree, you know, being selfish, and I'll put a link to his video in the description, because it's, you know, he's great filmmaker and great vlogger. Top man Brian. Also, I mean, the whole last few weeks have been, you know, always been constantly now on a daily basis inspired by the lovely Gemma Stone. That's now the thing. So 196, I'd love to get to the 200. It's like a sort of a milestone. I said ultimately it doesn't actually mean anything, but it's a nice milestone to get to. So I said, if you do know anyone who would benefit from seeing these and enjoy them, love you to share it around. If you did get some value, smash that like button to... Wish I could speak today. If you did get some value, smash that like button till it's nice and blue. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thanks again for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so down here, and check out my other video down here. And remember, live your best life and profit from that passion. See you next time. Bye-bye.